What's up, guys? I am Casey Chumley. Welcome back to another episode of Think Fresno. We're out here today at Riverstone at the Wilson Citrea subdivision. They've got 3 models we're going to take a look at. We're going to compare all 3. We're going to go through a tour of each one. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. Subscribe to the channel if you will. It really helps us out. And let's get into it. All right, so the first one we are going to walk through is the 1482 floor plan. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It's the smallest of the 3 that we're going to walk through. Let's have a look. Really nice entryway. I like that you don't walk right into the living room. I like that there's an entryway here. That right there is the door to the garage. It's currently the model center, so we're not gonna go in there. It's just a standard 2-car. Over here to the left, we have the laundry room. Decent sized laundry room. That'll accommodate pretty much any standard size washer and dryer. We've got the first bedroom. Not a bad size. These are 9-foot ceilings. That's standard with Wilson and these homes. And we've got bedroom number 2. Not bad at all. Pretty decent size for a child or maybe an office if you work from home. Here's the guest bathroom. You can kind of see the texture on the walls. This is what's throughout the house. This is an insert, it's not tile. Looks nice though. Quartz countertops, white cabinets. This is the faucet. This is the undermount sink that comes included standard with the house as well. This flooring, these are wood-like tile planks, and these are standard. Depending on when you go into contract, you might have the opportunity to pick the color, but these floors are standard. They flow all the way into the living room. There's no additional fee for that. Some builders there is, not with Wilson. All right, let's check out the kitchen. The kitchen is really nice. I like the white cabinets. These houses now come standard with washer and dryer and refrigerator. There's a $7,000 builder incentive that we can talk about, depending on if you want to minimize the monthly payments or, minimize cash to close. Depending on what the goal is, we can talk about how to do that. Stainless steel appliances, so the dishwasher, the stainless steel sink, and faucet. These look like 42-inch cabinets. Pretty nice. Electric stove. Now new subdivisions in California have to have electric appliances. If they were, I think if construction started after April of 23. This house has a pantry, which you don't always see very often, but it's certainly a nice touch. All right, let me focus in on the living room here for a second because it's actually really nice. That's a really neat window over there. It's nice and low. Nice and open concept. Your dining room. These lights are not standard, nor are they offered. It would be more of a standard looking light that comes with the house, but I've got contacts for all that stuff if you want to upgrade lighting fixtures, things like that after the close. Over here, what you see on the wall, it looks pretty. This people call it paneling. This is actually called board and batten. That doesn't come standard with the house either. It's not an option. It just shows you what you could do in your home. And I've also got a contact for somebody that does woodworking that can do that if that's something that you'd like to do. Just let me know. Another reason to reach out. And let's take a look at the backyard. A common misconception with new construction homes is that you don't get a backyard. That's not the case here. This backyard is, I believe, 22 feet to the rear wall. So let me come over here and I'll show you exactly. There you go. So these yards come dirt. They don't come landscaped like you see here, but this is really nice. It shows you kind of an example of, again, what you can do. There's the window I mentioned that was pretty cool. These houses come with gutters. That's a standard feature out here at Riverstone. Some people don't care about that, but you should, because the water is going to fall off the roof and damage your stucco. if you don't have gutters. So it's nice that it's included, one less thing to worry about. There's your distance between the homes. Your AC is out here on the ground. All in all, very nice. Plenty of room to build an outdoor covered patio or something to hang out outside in the shade. All right, let's head on over and take a look at the primary suite. So something Wilson has started doing is offering ADA accessibility a little bit more than most other builders that I'm aware of. So you'll notice the width of this door is actually pretty wide. We're going inside. Not a bad size. I think that's probably 8 feet or so from the edge of the end of the bed to the wall, just to give you some perspective there. And we've got dual undermount sinks in here. That's nice. A nice wide door to the toilet area. There's no bathtub in here, just in the guest bath, but we do have a bench in there, which is cool. Fair size walk-in closet. I like the size of the bathroom. It's really nice. Let's see, you'll notice the thermostat is low as well. It's probably 4 feet, about half the width of the door, so it's ADA as well. They're really thinking ahead, which is nice. So all in all, this is a great floor plan. Nice and open concept. It looks beautiful the way they've got it staged, even though anyone can do that in their house. A nice entryway, perfect floor plan, no complaints on my end. If you're considering a house that's around 1,500 square feet, you need 3 bed, 2 bath, decent sized backyard, everything brand new, this is one you should definitely consider. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and we'll head over to the next one right now, which is essentially a very similar home, but a 4-bedroom. Let's have a look. So out here at the Citrea subdivision in Riverstone, we do have a double HOA. I like to mention that it is $295 a month. What that covers is all the standard amenities with Riverstone, which is the dog park, the lodge, the resort style pool, all of that stuff. And then in this specific neighborhood, for only Citrea homeowners, they get a second pool that is exclusive to them. They get exterior yard maintenance that's included with the HOA. There's a 360 camera system on these houses in this community. There's guest parking stalls so that there's ample parking for anyone that's coming over to visit. And it is gated, of course. So those additional amenities do come with a premium. I think there's value there if you like a gated community and you like Riverstone. This is all right. We are heading to the 1622, which is right next door. It's basically a very similar home, just with a 4th bedroom, a little more living space. All in all, it's super nice as well. Again, this is the 1612 actually. This is the residence 1612. That's the floor plan. That's the square footage. This one comes with a nice sized porch. Take a look at that as we kind of walk on up to the front door. These all come standard with Ring doorbells. All right, we are in the 1612. My initial thoughts is it's very nice. The back wall looks quite a bit farther on this house. I'm not going to go through all the same pointing out the hardware, the appliances, because it's all the same on all of these. Rooms are similar in size. This is similar to the last home up front, at least. We've got 2 bedrooms. And then we've got the bathroom, almost identical. Bathroom's almost identical. Same insert, same wall texture, same hardware sink. We've got coat closet, linen closets up here. That's the door to the garage on this one. All right, wow, the kitchen island is bigger though, I gotta say. It is a little bit bigger, so that is definitely something to pay attention to because it's really nice. It's a huge island actually. I think this kitchen's probably a little bit bigger. Again, appliances are the same. There's a pantry right there on the right. I'll pan across and show you. I like this one because you have more space in the dining room and the living room. It's just a little bit bigger. I think if you like to entertain or do holidays at your house, Thanksgiving, whatever, this would definitely probably be a little bit better, even though you could totally make the other one work. This just gives you a little bit more space. So on this one, the real benefit though is all of this space over here. So there's bedroom number 3. Sort of a smaller room, probably a 10 by 10. I mean, for an office or for a nursery, it's perfect. I think, let me show you the laundry really quick. So I think as a nursery, this would be perfect actually, because I'm actually a new parent. I've got a 6-week-old baby at home, and having her nursery close to the living room is a really nice thing. So this is the primary suite. We're gonna go in here. Good size, that's a king size bed, just to give you guys perspective. Let's see, the walk-in closet's bigger in this one. All right, and then let's have a look at the bathroom in this one. Yeah, same tub, basically the exact same tub actually. Good counter space. It's got the ADA accessibility on the door as well. It's wide, same with the door entering the primary. Super nice. This one is like 15 grand or so more, maybe 17 grand more. It's not bad. I think there's quite a bit to gain. One thing I'll mention as we're shopping for homes together though, is that the larger the house, the larger the footprint of the home, smaller the backyard. This backyard is still great. It's still very similar to the last one, but you know, you figure if you have the same size lot and you put a bigger house, obviously you're gonna have a smaller backyard. So depending on what's important to you, just something to consider. This one is nice. This one's really, really nice. I think there's a lot of bang for your buck here. If you can swing an extra 15, 20 grand, I think it's worth the 4th bedroom option, just because nowadays, you know, ever since the pandemic, everybody works from home. So a 3-bedroom house is like a 2-bedroom house. So if you've got a couple kids, you know, you need a couple of rooms, you already lose one if you make one an office. So the 4th bedroom option would be ideal. You'd still have a full 2 other bedrooms for your kids. Just food for thought. As we move from one house to the next, I thought I would explain what elevation means. Many builders use this term. What it means is the exterior aesthetic. That's what they're referring to. So this one's like a contemporary look. It's got the stone on the lower 3 feet of the house. It's really a nice look. The stone's really cool. This is considered a modern elevation because it's got the vertical slats. It's got the modern garage with the glass inserts on the left. And the front door is a little different. It's got the glass to kind of accent the garage. This is modern. The third one we're going to see is the 1782 square foot floor plan. This is considered a Spanish. You could probably see why. It's got the S-tile roof. It's got the arches. It's got the dots up top. Of course, it's Spanish with the dots, you know. Anyways, so that's kind of the 3 elevations offered out here, just so you know. So you can get any floor plan with any elevation. Within each elevation, there's different color schemes as well. There's grays, there's browns, lots of different options to pick from. So we can talk about that more, but I thought I would just touch on that since we're out here looking at the exteriors. This is the 3rd floor plan. It's a 1782 floor plan. It's a 3-bedroom house with a den. It's nice and spacious. Let's have a look. All right, so this one definitely has a grander entryway than the other ones for sure. It's really long, which is kind of cool. It's like, wow, when you first walk in. It kind of follows suit. Over here to the left, you've got the 2 first bedrooms as well as the den, which is straight ahead. So this could be an office, a second living room, a playroom, even like a homework area for your kids. This is the very first bedroom right here. This is actually more spacious than the 2nd bedroom because you enter from the hallway this way. Now if I flip this around, this room, you enter from this wall. So you lose about probably 3 feet or so. Still a decent size. But this is probably the smallest room. Exact same bathroom as the first 2 floor plans. The 1482, the 1612, and the 1782 all have identical guest bathrooms. But the den is kind of a cool option. It kind of feels more open too when you walk in the door. You come in the front door, you've got some space. That's the door to the garage once again. All right, and then as we get down here to the main living area, wow, this is nice. This is big. This is actually really big, 1782 square feet. So living room is kind of on its own over here. You've got a really, really nice kitchen, beautiful kitchen. Same cabinet, same appliances, so I'm not going to go into that again. Dining room is large. Yeah, this is spacious. This is actually really spacious. This is a great floor plan, actually. They've got 5 stools around that island, so you really could entertain here, have people sitting there, have people sitting over there at the table. This one's going to have the smallest backyard. In fact, let me show you that before we look at the primary. So due to the larger home on the same size lot, you're giving it backyard. So still decent. I mean, they made it work out here. A little bit of landscaping, some concrete for entertaining. It's perfect. Definitely smaller though. But let's take a walk through the primary and see what that looks like. So in this home, the laundry is back here. So that's kind of cool. I like that. You've got counter space in here. I wish there was a sink, but most builders don't offer that these days. Nobody, well, I'm not gonna say nobody uses it, but a lot of people want it, but most people don't use that, based on what I hear. All right, master bedroom. Let's see here, it's really nice. Good counter space, it's nice and open. No tub in this one either. They've all got the same shower insert. Very similar, they're just one's bigger than the next. This one does have a huge closet though. That's definitely the biggest closet of all of them. It's super well done. Everything comes standard with Wilson. Everything that you see in here, not all the, you know, the upgraded light fixtures and stuff, but as far as the main things, the floor, the kitchen, all of that stuff is standard. So there's no additional fees or charges to extend the flooring into the living room. None of that stuff. So I actually own a Wilson myself. So that just kind of, I don't know, I guess says I believe in the product since I bought one. Really nice. Their incentives range from about $7,000 to $25,000, just depending on the structure of the deal. Reach out to me. I can give you all the information on that. And, you know, if our focus is price, we can structure it one way. If our focus is monthly payments, which is usually the case for most, we can structure it a different way to get a higher incentive to make the deal work for you with lower monthly payments. Lots of stuff we can talk about as far as that goes. All in all, I would say this is a great investment for yourself. I think that these homes have a lot of upside potential with all the infrastructure that is not currently out here in Madeira. These houses have a lot of upside. There's supposed to be plans for a Japanese restaurant, a brewery, another high school, lots of infrastructure that's going up, which is of course going to make it more desirable, increasing property values. And again, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps push our videos out to many, many people so that we can help more people and serve them just like yourself. If you have any questions, reach out to me anytime, day or night. I'm happy to help. I'm curious your thoughts on these homes. Let me know in the comments below what you think.